Hey, it's Rachel from Misty Day, and today I'm going to go through a recipe with you for some Brainy brownies. Now, why are these Brainy? Well, they contain lion's mane mushrooms. So lion's mane has been shown to have lots of benefits for the nervous system, to enhance cognition, and also to help to just support a happy mood as well, which is, something we can all benefit from. Of course, these have got chocolate in them too, and chocolate's got lots of magnesium in it, so it's virtually a multivitamin. Instead of flour, they use the very high fiber, high protein chickpeas. I gotta love a chickpea. So these aren't just for hummus, you can actually make sweet treats with these as well. So let's get into it. So our first ingredient is chickpeas. Like I said, high in fiber, high in protein, and they're just all-round goodness, right? So when you open the can of the chickpeas, make sure you don't throw away this stuff. This is called aquafaba, and it's like totally magic. You can make meringues and all sorts of shit with this stuff. We're gonna make something really cool with it next time, so make sure you put that aside. So take your chickpeas and chuck them in your food processor, one full can. Then you want to take some nut butter. So I've used peanut butter here, but you can use any kind of nut butter, so cashew, almond, that, half a cup. Then you want to take half a cup of either maple syrup or rice bran syrup or something like that, and add that to the mix. Then you want to take 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and pop that in. And then some vanilla extract. Now they say 1 teaspoon, but I'm like, whatever, love vanilla. Okay, so you want to just mix that together, process that together until it's smooth. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now to this mixture, you want to add the dry ingredients. 1/4 cup of almond meal, 1/4 cup of raw cacao, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, baking soda and baking powder. So chuck those in. And then we're going to put in our magic ingredient. Here's our lion's mane powder. Like I said, brain function, cognition, mood, but also digestion as well. It was used traditionally a lot for digestive health. If you want to see what lion's mane looks like, this is its New Zealand native cousin. This is Hericium Zealandiae. Yeah, it looks a bit like a brain, huh? There's a thing called a doctrine of signatures in naturopathy and herbalism, which says that if something looks like something, then it may treat that thing. So yeah, looks like a brain, I reckon. Anyway, so this is our lion's mane extract. We're going to put a teaspoon or 2. Actually, I'm going to chuck a couple in because it has quite a mild taste, like a malty kind of taste, not affected by heat. So yeah, just put in as much as you want to or can afford to. So we're going to zhuzh that up as well and just make sure that it's all blended together. Alright, that should do it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some chocolate chips. You don't want to blend the chocolate chips because you kind of want that melt in your mouth, little chunks of chocolate in there rather than just all blended in. What I suggest you do is you get 1/2 cup. Yeah, it doesn't look like 1/2 cup because it's not really 1/2 cup. It's probably more like a cup. But it's chocolate. Like I said, it's magnesium as well. So this entire recipe is vegan, as are all my recipes actually. Put it in there and just stir it in so that you get all of those chunks of chocolate. I mean, check that out. You can either put this into like a pan, or if you're anything like me, I like kind of individualized serves, so I tend to put them in these little silicone muffin trays, and then no one fights over the biggest piece as well. So let's just chuck this in here.
So there are 2 types of people in this world. There are the people that can wait for baking to cool down to eat it, and there are the people that can't. And I'm one of the people that can't. So looks a bit squishy, but turned out really good and delicious.